Happy St. Paddy's Day. It is a glorious day out here. March 17th, 2023. It is also the very first day of my sale season for 2023. I've already made $3. Hopefully I'll have people knocking down my door for more. Right now I'm just doing the cold hardy veg and herbs, but the flowers are actually perking up quite nicely, so I'm hoping to have those rainbow flowers ready in about a month. It's a day for breaking rules, so let's see what rules I can break today. All right, well, here I am, my first grow bag that I'm gonna fill up today, and I'm gonna plant some potatoes, but I'm gonna do the one thing everybody tells me not to do. These are store potatoes. These are teeny tiny little potatoes that just started sprouting, and I decided, hey, they're really too, you know, they're pretty much beyond the point where I'd actually cook them, so I'm just gonna grow them. And if they don't grow, it's really no big loss. But if they do, heck, I've got potatoes that cost me about 35 cents to grow an entire bag. So, this is my normal potting soil. I haven't done anything special with it. It's got the Dr. Earth granular fertilizer in it. It's got peat moss. It's got the nice compost. I might later on put some worm castings in with the nice potatoes that I have on order from Gurney's, but this stuff doesn't call for any special treatment. I'm going to put about 4 to 6 inches in the bottom. That goes. Now I don't have to be specifically, so it's about a handspan. About a handspan for me. Yeah. I don't have to be too picky. Ooh. This bag does not want to stand up on its own. They never do they? And I got the birds yelling at me. There we go. There's a nice little layer there. Not yet. Not yet. This should be good because I know this is a 5-gallon bucket and I've just used about 3 gallons. But after I plant the potatoes, I'm gonna have to put about another gallon on top of those. Now, here we go. Right inside the bag. GoPro doesn't like low light. Here we go. All right. So, 1, 2, 3. Just nice and spaced. Last year I did 4. Year before last I did 4, and it was way too close. I had way too many roots compacting in the bag and not enough potatoes. Nope. There we go. After I water these in, these are going to have to go in the greenhouse because it is still too cold outside for potatoes. So there are my baby potatoes. And when they get up above here, they'll get about here, and I'll fill it up again, and then it can make all the little potatoes that it wants. All right. Hey babies, would you like some water? Would you like some water? Pretty sure you would, but not an enormous amount. Just enough. Sink in. Gonna have to do this several times because the peat moss is a bit dry. So I'm just gonna have to be patient. I know I'm still not filled up because see on the side of the bag I can still see the little drippies coming outside. Even though the bag feels heavy, I need to make sure that the water is going all the way through to the potatoes. And they'll have a lovely first few weeks here in the greenhouse. Ha! Now I'm seeing it down there, which means the water is all the way down there. Okay. And this should be enough water. All right, nighty-night potatoes. And here are all the plants I'm not selling today. The euonymus shrubs, a lot of the little ones that were in the plastic have now gone into nice big blue cups. And these flowers, they're not suffering, they're not great, but they're not suffering. They're okay. The soil isn't soggy. They're okay. Here's mandarin lemon balm. There's a little bit of peppermint down there. Here are some of the, I've attempted to put some of these in the little rainbow packs, but unfortunately sometimes they don't make it, like this purple zinnia. We did get a number of days of frost. Luckily this happened quite recently, so I can take this potting soil and put it back with the other potting soil and just reuse it, because this hasn't stayed out very long. It's not a fungal infection. There's no bacteria or viruses I have to worry about. It's just potting soil. The poppies are extremely happy. Some of the African daisies are happy, some are not. This African daisy was in the discard pile and it came back to life. You can see some of its little leaf right here didn't make it, but it's actually alive. Here's the discard pile. This is where plants go to spend their last days or hours when they look like they're suffering. They come here, they get some shelter, they get left alone. If they make it, they make it. If they don't, they don't. Surprise, surprise, these two Salpoglossus, after being beaten on by the hail, appear to be attempting to come back. Look at that little leaf. So, somebody gets to go from the discard pile back to the bench. Yay! And I have more potting soil for the pot. Come on, baby. You can come back here with your friends. There you go. I command thee, survive.